Actually, I'll be right back. Welcome to today's stream. We're having a little practice in the V8 racing. It's going to be at St Croix Reverse B this week. So, Nightmare quickest lap so far. 208.4. Moneyman's 0.4 off his time. I'm about the same pace in the Shelby as I am with the Camaro at the moment. Shelby certainly easier to drive. 209.5 that time. G'day, Grello. What do you want to do, Grello, as far as a job? I'm going to up my PP a little bit and my horsepower. I had another one here. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's been a gaming shop start down here where I am, and they work with the NDIS a bit, so they're looking for staff at the moment. But that's Beanstar, which is probably nowhere near you. So we're down on horsepower on this one. Down on PP, we're sometimes the horsepower doesn't matter. Yeah, it takes a while unless you got a pretty good following of mates or whatever, but hard starting from scratch. Ah, Money Man, you've pulled it out of the box. 208.149. Nice. Right, we'll get Nightmare back on the track now. This is the Shelby I had that I mucked up the tune on. It's quite a few horsepower down. Keen to see how it goes. Yeah, I think I was doing about 270 in the other one, so before that shift. Yeah, you let me know when your guys are ready, and we'll. Although pretty much everyone's done a lap, I'm pretty sure. Zappo's probably one that's still probably in development. Sparks is coming in, so I'll wait for you, Sparks. No, it works very much overrated. Unfortunately, you got to do it. Can't always be on holiday. Yeah, so this car's not as quick. Might be able to copy my gearing settings over. The Camaro SS16 or the Ford Shelby GTR 350, I think it's called. It's thirsty. So I've actually gone quicker in an underpowered car there. So Grello, you got one. I'll let Grello do a lap in. The spec is 651 brake horsepower, 736 pp max, and then you've got the weight at 1335 maximum, or minimum, sorry. Grello, you've got a pretty badly behaving car there. we'll get going. Let's see how we go. Oh, Stealth's just jumped in. We'll get him ticked in. Good luck, 5 laps. I don't know how I've set the grid. Yep, no worries. G'day, Dale. Go, Wilco. We're back in the V8s, Wilco. So practicing for this week's round, which is St Croix V reverse. Uh, 5:30 today for the first daily. So what's that? 45 minutes away. No, it's whatever car you want to. I'm finding the Shelby a little bit easier to drive. I'm massively down on horsepower in this car, but I actually set my fastest lap but I'm still a second and a half, I think, off the lap record. Yeah, so I'm doing 2:10s, 2:11. Yep, he's worked it out. I think he might be in the Shelby as well. Yeah, very unlucky in the 1 hour. G'day, tag. The stealth closes in, then he has a little moment. Don't know where Nightmare is. He was in there, but maybe he's not in this race. Yeah, it's pretty popular, the V8s. Figured if a lot of those people came in to the Sunday race, so we can fill the two lobbies. So after this race on Sunday, following weeks might feature the Yaris and maybe an open wheeler race at Bathurst. Oh, these two just took each other out. Tricky coming off that bridge there. No, the Supra's not going to come in till we can do a V8 swap on it, I believe. We've got a Group 3 challenge coming up with GT lads and the Pavlova guys. So they'll start in probably 3-4 weeks. keen to get 2 or 3 lobbies going so we can give everyone a go. So Wilco, we definitely want you involved if you're able to. Catch these guys coming onto the bridge both times now. Blaze very loose getting onto there. Not under Blaze, he got second. Oh yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? Oh, we're all supposed to swap tyres, were we? I don't think anyone's pitted anyway. And I set the room, so I should have known. What have I done? Press the wrong button. So we'll let the newbies get some laps in and then we'll go again. Pick a random 7 minutes. Just because we can. Everyone will be saying, what the? So 4 minutes past. Okay, I'll change that. Yeah, too far down on the. What's that do to us? 636. Yeah, I think it'll be a better race with a longer duration on the fuel and tyres. Still doing 211s. Stealthy going in, Grim Reaper. Stealthy's in, thank you. He might be still tuning his left, okay. Where away we go. So I'll be going to the dailies after this. So Money Man, if you want to continue, you want to recopy the room at the end, let me know. Oh, watch out for the bridge. Luckily no damage. Rookie mistake. That's it, Sparks. You got to get those apexes on those ones. You can't park there. Someone else becomes another victim of the bridge with his beast that time. Gee, a lot of guys spearing off. Wheel spin. TC went around. This car a lot more severe on the right front, whereas my other Camaro was severe on the right rear. But this is tyres ×2, the other one was ×3. So maybe my other car's the way to go. This car though feels a little bit more settled, being down on horsepower, as he says, as he hits the wall. So 5 laps, I don't want to be running out of tyre. G'day, Scotty Mac. Practicing for next Sunday's race. Well done, Del, P3. Yeah, it was a good race. Nice pace you had. I'll go to this car. So it's 636 horsepower there. I've got an extra 12 in this one. So it'll be interesting to see how that works on tyre. We've got 10 minutes. Also cheers, I think, Del, rather than chairs. But we all get where you're coming from. So Davo, I need to shut down in 10 minutes time, so I don't know whether you wanted to open up your own. That's the thing with his race, there will be some attrition. I think that's good for tyres. Seesaw. So we will be swapping over to the dailies shortly, another 5 minutes. Worst thing about that, if they end up being crap, lost a good lobby, but and Grim doesn't look like he's got wide tyres like Nate's. We can have a look at the difference there. Oh, you could see it, could you? Oh, yeah. Never noticed that before. Yeah, no one else has got it like he has. Yeah, I've been doing it for a couple of years, Grello. I've not made anything out of it, so it takes a long time. What you should do is get a job in one of those gaming shops. Well, those broken his 210. Yeah, that's the thing. Where are you based again? Yeah, I don't know whether someone else is going to open up another lobby, Del, because we'll go to the dailies at 5:30, that's all, which is a minute away. Yeah, that's the problem. We really need like a gaming centre where they have staff to show people how to play the games. Alright, we're going to have to shut down. And 2C's on his hot lap, we might let him finish. Oh, that doesn't sound like fun, does it? Okay. Yeah, we've still got them here. That's the one where you have carrots, isn't it? I don't know. Probably not. Probably the New South Wales thing, New Zealand thing. Whack it on eBay, Scotty. Yeah, I think we'll give race C a miss. So Stealth's going to reopen. Yeah, I haven't heard of Appleby. Yeah, sounds like crap race C. No, Scotty, hard labour for you. Yeah, there's condition on Dad coming to help. Needs a racing rig for after hours. What do you think? We do a race? Let Captain Cook that tick in. All right, you're coming back. Captain Cook's left. Wait for Wilco. Stealth still in there? Here he is. Alright, we're in. Let's kick it off. Good luck. We'll find out what race B is all about by the time we finish, and A probably. Grello's on the outside, he might be able to keep us up to date, and or Scotty. Oh, that's right, you're only online, you don't have the game at your disposal. Oh, look at the mumbo there. That was a bit unfortunate. Might need to shift up there, Wilco. Maybe don't shift down to second there. quickest lap. There's 208, only just. Always amazes me, the guys who want the race started quickly, the first ones to leave the race before it's finished. Well, I got quicker in that race, so that was helpful. Wilco just kept snapping on you. Maybe you need to grab third out of that corner if you're doing it in second, because mine's taily in second out of there. Well done, Del. Another P3. Yeah, I got my first 08 as well. Okay. So yeah, look at that, 208.771. Well done, Wilco. No worries, Alex. Yeah, my car's very quick in a straight line. It's got great mumbo there. I'm probably a little bit too cautious maybe on the corners. All right, we'll jump out of there. Yeah, I sort of like it, but I wish they weren't there at times. Yeah, it's good top speed, Scotty. Red Bull Group 3 again. Alex at 208.3. What's Group A? Deep Forest. It's a DR race as well. What are we in? Group 4. 5 laps. Yeah, you'll be all right. Alex, are you going to make it this Sunday? That's a weird one, isn't it? 12 laps. Oh, it's the AE versions. But you got to down tune it to 226. I assume that's a down tune. It's looking like race A, I think. Anyone else happy or unhappy with that? Sparks, I think, is voting. No, it's all right. Romance is more important. They on the Tenza, Citroen, Elantra, G70, Swifty, NXX, G70s, TT, Mazda. I'll go the G70, it's what I know the best, I think. Citroen was quick at Fuji last week. Yeah, I was on the verge of going Citroen, then I thought we'll stay with our G70. Yeah, it's all DR, all of them this week. I'm only going to get 2 laps in here. Not performing like a Group 3. This will be a slow banker lap. Thanks for coming and watching, everyone. Remember, chuck down a like if you're enjoying what you're seeing. Even a sub if you feel so inclined. Really appreciate it. I think we're at 829 subs on our march forward. You can be part of it. Not very good at that turn. We're going to be mid-pack with a quali like that, I think. Oh, get out of here, another one. All right, 5 seconds and we're ready to go. So 37's about our time. Del Nightmare are with us. Hayoku's up the front in the TT. Grim's made it in as well. Good luck, Wilco. He's pretty consistent. Follow me around if you're on that end of him. He'll bump you along too. Well done, Grello. Oh no, Del, don't tell me you're going to be holding us up and you're going to have to quit. Hope not. Not looking good. Gee, you're having a lot of bad luck with that, Del. Every week. Yeah, I know. It's not like you live out in the back in the sticks either. Grim's only got 2 bars as well. Oh, Dell's had to bail. It's a shame. Well done, Sparks. Yeah. Oh, you look at, there's a lot of D's and C's in this race, so it's not looking good. Plus it's only one punt away as well. So 1 times fuel and tyre as well. I'll put a little bit of brake on the front. See if I can get around that hairpin better with that. Take him out, you reckon, Dale? No, we won't be doing that on purpose, that's for sure. Right. Okay, he's gone wide. Steady. Nice move, okay. Need these two to fight here. The Nightmare slowed, he had his penalty. Grand final now, final quarter. Just not quite. Well done, Foxy. Yeah, they were pushing and shoving, those two, but they settled down. I lost DR with that, of course, but that's all right. Grim Reaper came up with DR. We're going again. I'm going to go with the TT this time. Is that silly? Hopefully you get in, Del. Father Time up there, look at that, 35.9. What's he in? The G70. Wilco in the Ferrari. Now, whether you're still with us, Wilco, how'd you go in your race? Nice. Now, what about Father Time? How'd he go? Okay. I think he's slowly getting fed up with the rammers. Oh, I've got a penalty. Do a retry. They're just not going to make it, I don't think, if we do a full lap. Oh, it's going to be line ball if we do have a good lap. Go on, let's get it. 36.4, that was our quickest too, but that won't register for the race. If it had we would have been in fifth, one spot up, that's all. Let's hopefully Dale gets off the finish line here. Not the finish line, start line. Let's go. You've not grayed out, Del, so you're a goer. Well done, Nightmare, you're 35.7. The little Alpha's going to be quick off the line, isn't it? Okay. Yes. They did seem to have the pace in certain parts. Actually, one's a lead in front of you. Just saying. The Alpha's pushing too hard, he's crashed already. Comes the dive bomb up the inside, let's see. No. Much respect. G'day, Velos. Thank you, appreciate that. Haven't had a race with you for quite a while, unless you ain't got another Nick. Retired. Oh. I appreciate you calling in to say good day. You never know, you might come out of retirement. Yeah, I know what you mean. I do find some of this daily stuff a little bit tedious when you get the rammers and the cheaters, but touch wood, today's been pretty good. I'm in trouble here, I think. Both decided to go right and shallow and that hairpin together at about the same time. Don't run me wide. Mate, you're pushing now. And I'm sure in his eyes that was probably my fault, but maybe it was. We'll have a look. With all that, we've lost pace for the top four. I was trying to. Previous corner he was turning in on me, so I was expecting a big heave-ho, but the two Japanese guys have had it coming together ahead. old 1C in front, that's going to hurt the DR. So Ishii went back to ninth. So he hasn't said anything, so he must be okay with it. We'll have a look at that incident now. Did I? Oh, that's not so bad. But they're good races. Clean so far, so that's good. Nations Cup started, didn't realise that. Not that I did it last time. I'll have a look at that online. It's a start 2 days' time. I probably won't. Oh, I know I won't do it. I just don't have the time to do it at the moment. After this, I've got to go and feed cows. Fence repairs in the morning. Move them again. Yeah, so he's not too bad. Giving him room there. Yeah, he's tried to cut me out then. Yeah. I think it's my bad, don't you? Yeah. Net code. So he's bumped me there. He's got the racing line. He's tried to make two into one, I guess. One of us should have backed out. Tough one. You could say I was sort of in front at that point and he should have yielded because he had to make the offline work. But I'm sure he's probably saying the same about me. Yeah, you were the winner out of that one, Dell. All right, guys, I'm going to have a little bit of a early night. No, I didn't, Scotty. I asked Stealth for it, and he said that he didn't save it. So if you've got it, that'd be great. So which one do you want to watch? The, I think I know. Atlanta, is that the one? No? Okay. We can get rid of that one now. We've done that one. All right, no worries, Scotty, thank you. That one? Lap 2, okay. Gotcha. Is this the one? Or you've touched him? Yeah. Unfortunately, you just caught him. Oh, then I come and give him a shot back and sides. Thank you for coming. Do we see the red dot in this view? Oh yeah, he's come over to the cover here for sure. Because you don't turn in from there. So yeah, he's come in to cover it. Yep, you can go to church quite happily on Sunday now. You don't go for the apex there. Yeah, a little bit of the 1-2, wasn't it? he's parked it. He's onto the text. India. No, I think you're pretty good there. Now I'll show you my liveries. Now I've got two. Now Aussie Pug's done one for me. His PP is 756 and your PP is 745. So must be to do with the aero maybe. Tyres maybe, is it? But I like what you've done, it's really nice. You've done a top job. So I went and bought two cars so I can have them ready to go. So you can see there I put Fury and YouTube on the rear. And on the windows I put my name and the Aussie flag. Don't know whether you'll see that. There you go. And they were the only things I changed or added to it. So I know you've done an awesome job. And so I did Aussie Pugs one as well. So I'm going to have to rotate between the two cars. So he did the Kodak one for me. Also done an awesome job as well. I love them both as much as the other, so I will be swapping from car to car. So I think Aussie's got my details there. There they are on the front there. Yeah, I like how he blends all the colours, and then obviously on the back. Like, I know a lot of people knock this game, but when you look at what you can do with liveries, it's just sensational, isn't it? And then Fury GT underneath. So yeah, thank you to both of you. I love them. Like I say, I'm torn about which one I'll use, but I'm just going to rotate them so that they both get airplay. Yeah, I'm sure it's all about patience and putting the time into it. It's just something I don't have. The RS01, I think I've got it. It's Renault, isn't it? Yeah, Davo, just wrapping up. We're just having a look at a few liveries. Oh, it needs a bit of oil too, that one. G'day V-Man. Race A's the pick. It's Deep Forest Group 4s, 5 laps. Race C is a real odd one. It's got a PP of, a horsepower of 266 at Tasuka, 14 laps or 12 laps or something. And then Group 3 at Red Bull. Yes, I do remember you, Mr. Nice Guy. Good on you, thank you. No worries. We've got a V8 supercar race happening on Sunday. If you're keen, you might see the lobbies during the week. Horsepower is turned up, Camaro SS16 or the Shelby GT. Was it not GTR, but GT something like that, 350. Yeah, I just grabbed a random one, just had that one there. So what do I need? Some oil in that. But yeah, we've just done 2 Group 4s, and it was relatively clean. A couple of fast B and C rated drivers taking my DR off me, but still finished 4th and 5th in the 2, I think. So Mr. Nice Guy, I'll show you, maybe I've already shown you, but I'll show you quickly again. And for anyone else that's keen, this is the car we're using. I'll just get rid of my camera. So you can see 651 brake horsepower. I've only got 648 in this, 1335 kilograms. I'm reading from the very top of the screen. And I've only got PP as 730, but it's 736 is the limit. Actually, I'll go back the other way. Actually, I do remember this. I'm pretty sure this is how I showed you. So that's what, no rear diffuser on the car. It actually goes slower and it robs you of PP. Wide wheels, I can't remember what we went for in the end. All the aero on the front, the big wing on the back. So other than that, it's a pretty standard car. Well, sorry, not a standard car. So you just need to be able to tune it up to the 651 brake horsepower or less. I'm actually starting to think a car with less horsepower is easier to handle and just as quick because you don't have that wheel spin. But anyway, the jury's out on that one still. I don't think I've got a livery for the Citroen, the Group 4. Let's have a look. No, I don't. So knock yourself out. What about that, a matching livery for the Camaro I just showed you in the same sort of blue with Ampol on it? What do you reckon? Maybe with some yellow highlights or something. I'll let you go away and have a think about that. All right, signing out. Thanks very much for everyone for joining in, watching, commentating, and also racing, and even lurking. Love a good lurker. So we'll catch you again tomorrow. Take care. And what we do need to do before I go, so I'm really dragging this out, we've got to do this 9/11 race for Beast. So get the Volkswagen 1200 66, tune it up to 450 brake horsepower, just the Group 4 Citroen, and 706 brake horsepower dirt tyres, and we're going to go to Fisherman's Wharf for this. So we'll try and do this tomorrow. I've been saying it for days and days. The blue one, blue like my Camaro with Ampol on it. G'day, Sock. So if everyone can grab that car, tune it up, 450 brake horsepower, 706 kilograms, dirt tyres. We're going to go a rally. Nah, sick of Red Bull. I guess that Ampol car is a Red Bull, but it's subtle. Yeah, I know. You know what, just like the blue one, if it's got Red Bull on it, so be it, but I don't want all the colours of the Red Bull. So you take all the bumpers off when you tune this as well. Yeah. Do you want another look at it? Yeah, just the grey and the blue. You got to do an engine swap with the VW, by the way, too. Just comes up automatically which one to use. All right, that's it. I'm out. Thanks very much again. Copy us later.